Hey guys, welcome back to Princess Evangile again. Yay! I'm considerably more awake this time.
Probably because we had a small break after that chapter.
And I've had a lot of alcohol since the last chapter, so
yes, and I have my daily salt intake, so if you hear slurping sounds, that's where they're coming from.
I'll make sure to send that directly to where it's supposed to go.
And then have a certain someone get on my case about my salt intake.
Yuck, yuck. That's the joke. Last time, fan service camp. And this time, it's finally here. Yay!
Finally.
It's been 84 years.
It's been a year and a quarter.
At least. Probably closer to a year and a third at this point.
Ugh.
This is the part where Future Me goes, actually, it was a year and a half. like, thanks, Future Me. I love you too.
Future You is quite the character.
He is. It was the second day of the camping trip. Tonight, they'd be having a campfire. Damn it, I could stay at the lake even after dark. Time to burn down everything. The teacher skillfully constructed the scaffolding. I was gathering wood for the fire, and the students arrived in a big crowd.
Good evening.
Here's one less lineup for the shits and giggles. The lakeshore was animated once more. Just seeing the people gather around filled me with a sense of expectation and excitement. I haven't felt this way since that night we fled our home for parts unknown. I can fix that. That can be arranged. Here's the smart waifu in case you want to marry her. Seeming to ignore Ayaka-san's comment, Chiho turned back to Rise-san. Rise-san cast a glass. Cast a glass. Good job. I'm not drunk enough anymore. The vintage is starting to wear off again. She gave me a sidelong glance as well, but didn't say any more. Arisa-san's words everyone turned at once to see. Time to start the sacrificial blood ritual where we throw everyone except Ritsuko into the fire. To the waifu ritual.
I would believe you too.
The teacher lit the fire with a long, narrow lighter. The scrap paper began to burn, and in time the wood caught fire too. Okay, Risa, you're going in first. I would have never guessed.
I love how they're making it obvious. By the way, fire. In
case you didn't remember that Risa was afraid of fire, seemed really natural that Risa found it uncomfortable too. Slightly the flame would have to remind her of the arson. The long red tongue slicked up at the night sky. Even from our distance, we could hear the logs popping and cracking below. The people began to move in the same direction, gathering around the fire. I'll just hug Chiho, I'll be fine.
Kick.
I mean, honestly, if you don't pick either of them, it's just one long bout of would you two just kiss already, let's be fair. If you look at their interactions, it's basically just one long bout of would you two just kiss already. And so we join the crowd.
Makes me think of a summer festival.
Gee, I wonder why.
Not like there's fire.
Not like it's summer.
That too.
Of course, no one around was just wearing a yukata. But the still night air of summer, the tightly packed crowds, and the sense of fun all brought to mind the atmosphere of a festival. How much was I enjoying myself back then? When I broke my promise to Shiho. Clearly a lot if you weren't feeling bad about it yet. I didn't want to go any deeper down that road of thought, so I decided to talk instead.
What did they sing? Folk songs? Huh?
リセさん、そういう歌のジャンルがあるんだって。そうなの。
I knew that!
火を囲みながらフォークソングってなんだか時代を感じさせるセンスね。
Imagine if they were fork songs.
Fork song. I got a fork right here, does that count?
No.
But that's how it's done, right?
かもしれないけど、うちじゃフォークはないわね。まあ今のリセの反応で分かっただろうけど。歌うのってやっぱり聖歌？いえ、童謡というのか民謡というのか燃えろよ燃えろとかです。
Burn, burn.
Boo. Boo.
I mean, when you think about it, Lemon Bridge is Falling Down is pretty dark. Ring Around the Posies is pretty dark.
Yeah.
A lot of children's songs are really dark.
No,
There's a lot of dark children's songs.
yeah.
Old fairy tales
合
too.
唱部の一員として歌に関しては気合が入ってしまうわね。
Like Little Red Riding Hood is like symbolic of certain things.
Just read the entirety of Grimm's fairy tales. You'll walk away a lot more depressed than you were when you went in. But it seemed like the singing wasn't going to start yet. Instead, the students started sitting down in the sand around the fire. They chatted with each other about nothing in particular. It was surely the power of the flame that imbued it with a special sense of meaning.
Back then, it seemed like a wild beast, but...
That was different. I could approach it with calm.
それにしてもプレミエールジャッジメントを通過してマサヤくん自身はだいぶ評価が高まってきたみたいね。夜とか結構君の話が出てくるのよ。
Oh, goody, girl gossip. The best part of any camp.
Oh, yeah.
The best part of any field trip.
Last night? You mean at the lodge? That's not a lodge.
他の部屋でもそうなんじゃない？
That's clearly an apartment building. Or a school. Like, honestly, you could probably pass it off for a school if you hadn't told me that Bunsen was down the hill. Like, I would believe you if you told me that was a school.
That could have at least been an elementary school.
Basically, it had the freaking roof and everything. And it's probably just standard Japanese building fare. Anyway,
Did I? Okay.
that was Aika's line anyway. Aika looked around the others. They all nodded.
そうですね。私の部屋でも同じですね。
Great! I'll grab my stuff.
Wow, what kind of things? Probably horrible things.
そんなの決まってるじゃない。素敵とか惚れたとかそんなことよ。
I don't believe you. Yeah, right.
本当にそうだと思う？半分はこちらも姉さんと同じですね。そう。いい評価が多かったようです。
You were saying?
好きとかはさすがになかったようですが。
Wow.
こちらもそうでした。何やら
You were saying?
っているようで悔しいものがありましたが。
I mean... It's just the way we
なんで
started
悔
was...
しがるのよ。いいことじゃない。
You're the only thing that can tap for like 30 miles.
ですが、そう、私たちは紅バラ会なのですから。だから、マサヤ様の評価もなるべく低いままの方がいいわけです。ね、お姉様。
This is why I hate being part of groups or
なん
meetings.
か今うなずくまでに間がありませんでしたか？そんなことなかったと思うけど、私の部屋でも同じ。みんなしてまさやさんのこと褒めて、なんだかムカムカしてしまったけど。
You were saying?
Dear God.
ムカムカ？まさやさんがどうとかって段階はもう過ぎたようなものだし、あとはいよいよ世論を形成する段階ですもの。学校のみんなは果たしてどちらの未来を選ぶのか。問題はそこだわ。
Maybe this is a bad idea. Now I start digging graves in the field.
Yeah.
そうですね。それはそれとしてまさやさんの評判はいい方がいいと思いますが。いいじゃない。別になんか機嫌が悪かったの。
Sounds like someone needs to get toasted in the fire. No, We all laughed as Reese's face turned red.
でもあんたもなかなか大したやつかもね。
What do you mean?
だって最初のうちはみんなすごい冷たい反応だったのよ。どこの馬の骨よって。
I mean, to be fair,
It's
それが
true.
今ではそれなりに受け入れられて、おせちじゃなしに感心しちゃうわよ。天性の女たらしね。
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, it's true.
タンタトゥルセルパンという一名は案外真実だったのですね。
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
while we were talking, people around us suddenly stood.
始まるみたいよ。
The orchestra began to play, and we sang along.
They hired an orchestra.
This is my first time singing in front of people. Well, they probably have a music club, let's be fair.
I guess so.
They probably have a band. It felt better than I expected. When the song ended, it felt as if the bands between us had all grown stronger.
なんだかごめんなさいね。今夜は私の付き添いで。
No nature date this time.
Eh. No, it's okay.
Sister Misha had my business at the dorm, so she agreed to walk me home.
The campfire really was nice.
まさやくんは初めてだったんですか？
Yes. Never really got... Bleh, I never really got to take part in the school trips and such.
相当苦労があったようですね。
I nodded silently.
年度末の結果がどうなるかはとりあえず置いておいて、まさやくんは1年間の学生生活を精一杯楽しんでください。
Oh, he will.
Yes, ma'am.
来年のことは来年考えれば済むことですからね。といったそばから考えてしまったようですね。
Narts.
Yeah, a little.
まあそれも当然ですね。未来を思い過去を思い起こすことは人間だけに許された能力です。
Which is exactly why we realize we all suck. Anyway.
Sister Mishima, what do you think will happen with the grand vote, that is? A grande vote.
She fell into silence, but that in itself spoke volumes.
正直難しいかもしれません。
I thought so.
まさやくんはもはやモテモテのようですが、それは君個人の評価で男性一般のものではないのは当然のことです。ただある種の取っかかりにはなったことでしょう。理事長もそれを期待して特待留学生を推し進めたわけですし、
Right.
事実上まさやくん個人を評価する段階はもう終わりました。だから2学期からはよりアソシアシオンとしての活動が問われるでしょうね。
That's true. Risa-san mentioned something like that before, about shaping public opinion.
今は紅バラ会の人たちとも仲良くやっているようですが、今後はなかなかそうもいかないかもしれませんよ。
Of course it will, because he has them all by the ovaries. Anyway. I never really thought about that before. Ritsuko-chan, Konami-chan, and more recently Mitsuki-san. It becomes so natural to associate with them, I never realized what it meant.
But that's true. It's artificial. Like moral enemies trapped in the same boat.
Wetland Society and the Red Rose Society. However, it was in previous years. At least this year, they were being set up as true rivals.
You're right. It's a bit strange.
ただそれもグランデボートの日までのことです。終わればノーサイドですからね。
No side was a term used in rugby to indicate when the match was over, there were no more allies or opponents.
That's true.
フルマラソンを走れる動物が人間の他にいるかいないか。マサヤ君は知っていますか？
I'd guess a cheetah, maybe. Probably not.
Huh?
I feel like I was being quizzed out of nowhere. I froze up.
Oh, I don't know. Is there?
正解はいません。
And we die after. No.
それはなぜか。純粋に生理学的な問題もあるのかもしれませんが、私はそれ以上に努力ということが大事なのだと思います。
And then you realize the first guy to ever run a marathon died directly thereafter.
Effort?
それもまた人間だけに備わった美徳ですから。
I mean, that's where the name comes from.
マサヤ君はどうか最後まで頑張ってくださいね。
Yes, ma'am.
The next day. Or something.
Come in.
ごきげんよう。ごきげんよう。マサヤさん、まだお昼は食べていないわね。
Nope.
It was 10 a.m. Why would you have lunch at 10 a.m.?
That's like breakfast time.
That's
Or
brunch.
brunch, actually.
I will accept brunch, but that is not lunch time.
ならちょうどよかったわ。マサヤさん、これから白百合会、紅バラ会合同で流しそうめん大会をやるわよ。
Woo!
That sounds good. Nagashi Summon.
It was certainly a term associated with summer. I always thought it sounded pretty opulent, but it never had much crossover with my old life.
いいわね。
No! No, just kidding.
Of course.
When we reached the grounds, almost all of the members were assembled, with stacks of bamboo nearby.
ごきげんよう。
Oh, you're here too, Mitsuki-san?
I haven't... Well, there's another one for the counter. I haven't seen you in like 3 chapters.
Wow.
何よ、その言い草は。
Well, it's just... thought you said you were spending summer vacation at home.
そのつもりだったんだけどね。ただ、こうしてアソシアションが主催するイベントもあるでしょ。だったら下級生の回答に任せて家に戻っているわけにもいかないもの。
Fair enough.
I see.
Responsibility of the eldest and all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
聞けば、リツコはそうした自覚から夏合宿にも参加したというし、やっぱりしっかりしているわ。
That's definitely what it was.
Definitely.
And nothing else.
違うのよ。単にマサヤ君と一緒に遊びたかったってだけなんだから。
Nothing else.
もう、姉さん、変なこと言うのはいい加減にして。はいはい、分かったわよ。2学期からはいよいよ政権選択が本格化するんだから、回答としての義務感は私にもあります。
I thought back on the conversation I had with Mishima coming back from the lodge.
いいわね、リツコ。あなたのそういうところ、やっぱり好きだわ。美月様。私としても手を緩めるつもりはないもの。リセさんと和解したこととはまた別だわ。
This is the part when you realize at the end of the year you're gonna have to fight your girlfriend. Have fun with that.
至上命題はあくまで紅バラ会の勝利。これよね。受けて立つわよ。
Hey girlfriend, I'm sorry, but I want this other girl to win more than you. Good luck with that.
来年あなたがいなくなっても
She turned her face to me.
命まで取られるわけじゃないんだし、顔が見たくなったら夏休みにでも会えばいいだけよね。
That's true.
Unless he gets mugged again and dies on the street or something.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably just find another lottery ticket.
でも寂しいじゃありませんか。1年間共に過ごした人が消えてしまうなんて。
And then actually adopt
that
the
does suck.
fucking cat.
I mean, that would suck.
学校はきっと火が消えたようになりますよ。そして
Oh my god, he's not
夏
dead.
休みには花瓶が置かれたりして。それはまた意味が違うんじゃないんだ。
That's a joke that Japanese people get.
I know what it means.
ダメダメ。
It's what you do when
目を
someone
うる
passes
うるさ
away.
せて情に訴えようとしても通らないわよ。勝負はあくまで勝負なんだから。OK？ ち。
Scary watching her do that with a smile. I mean, consider who her father is.
皆様お待たせいたしました。
That's your second choice, by the way. Just saying. Anyway, back to giving the Loli an actual weapon. Who thought this was a good idea again?
Yeah, that's terrifying.
This is fine. Konami-chan came running to the group breathless with a long, slender item in one hit. That's not her hand, guys.
今好み持ちだったの？そういうわけでは。好みどうかしたの？真剣をお持ちしました。
What?
真剣？
There are things that I'm never drunk enough for. Like this one. I'm going to need large amount of vintage to endure the slandering of our people. Anyway.
マジってやつ？
I don't think that's Konami-chan style. But the long thing you're holding in your hand is.
もちろんこれは物欲しさをなんかではありません。
Never said it was.
用途七つ塔落としなのであります。
I require much alcohol to endure the slandering of our people.
Let's just get through this already.
I require much alcohol to endure the slandering of our people.
用途って7人並べてなおぶった切ったという逸話から付けられた名称で。
I think the record is 5, ma'am.
息が荒いようだけど大丈夫なの？
Don't get off on your magic swords now, please.
抜くべきか抜かざるべきか。
Great, now we're going into Hamlet.
天中でござる天中でござる。
Oh, great, now she's starting to go archaic.
Run. Oh, goodness, excuse me.
As the others stare at her dumbfounded, Konami-chan finally began to draw the blade. I
Run.
require much alcohol to endure the slandering of my people. The cold steel glinted in the sun. Okay,
Run.
seriously, stop getting off on your magic swords, please.
やめなさい。
Thank you.
Mitsuki-chan grabbed the sword away from her. Konami-chan seemed to wake from a daze.
あれ？
I think the sword possessed you.
私は一体何を？
I require much alcohol to endure the slandering of my people.
I require alcohol. I require alcohol to endure the repeating of this person.
一体どういうつもりなの？
I think we're finally done, so I think it's over.
そうでした。流しそうめん大会ということで竹を割るんですよね。そうだけど。
大会って。
もしかしてこれで割るつもり？はい。そのために祖母の家からちょっとくすね。 じゃなくて借りてきましたナタならあるけど
They have
お姉様これはパフォーマンスなのですパフォーマンス
hatchets.
I mean, they have to upkeep these trees somehow. Do you really think they're gonna have a chainsaw around here?
Okay. All I'm saying is they can't row a boat, but they can use hatchets.
They never said they could use hatchets. They just have them.
Fair enough.
Besides, hatchet is just whack things with the sharp part. I will admit rowing takes a little bit of effort.
I guess.
Also, which do you think is a more likely thing you'll do in your lifetime? Row a boat or use a hatchet? Exactly.
Neither.
私が刀を振るいますよねすると見た人が感心して紅バラ界の好感度もグッとアップするというわけです
Unless you live in the country, you're not likely to do either.
さっきの好みの目を見たら逆に下がると思うけど
Give it back. Let the ratings go into the pits. Yes. Also, we'll tie her up. That might help.
何を言いますかそんなはずありませんよちょっと貸してください
Where's that alcohol? Hang on.
Oh no.
We're not done yet.
Watch, she's gonna hurt herself with a hatchet. Oh no.
この目がどこが危ないと言いますか
Now I just
Who
need...
thought it was smart to give her a weapon?
She stole the weapon.
Fair enough.
Now I just need the alcohol for the sake of needing the alcohol. Let's be fair.
はい鏡
She reminds me.
She jumped to meet her in the air and dropped the sword, apparently. The sword hit the ground in the same instant. Rizuko-chan held it tightly to her chest. Now your girlfriend is armed. Don't make her angry, by the way. What you were saying?
Nothing, just continue.
No, you had a thought, and feel free to share it with the audience.
I forgot it. That's why I'm saying continue.
Boo!
I don't want to waste any
ダメ
time
に決
either.
まってるでしょ危ないし先生にだって怒られるわこれは返してきて今すぐ見つかったら本当に退学処分になるわよそれもそうですねでは
Feel free to not come back. Kanami-chan went running out the same way she'd come.
好みも本当たまに突拍子もないわね
That's a word.
ただ竹を割ることでは例年苦労するのでそのせいもあったのかもしれません
Saya can... That's not exhausting. Saya has it down. Exhausting?
ナタなんて普段触ることもありません
You think that's not exhausting? You chop enough bamboo for a Nagashi Somen party, and then tell me how exhausted you aren't.
Oh no, if it's one person doing it, it'll happen.
It's one person doing it.
I see. Well, I mean, the whole group's there.
I went over the pile of bamboo and picked up one of the cloth wrap hatchets.
In that case, I'll do it.
It's one person doing it.
Yeah.
お願いじゃあ力仕事は男子に任せて私たちは麺の用意をし
In
ましょう
case you needed any proof that this is only one person doing it.
Yeah, no, I figured it would happen.
了解私も
And there go the 4 people that can cook. I mean, what?
What about you guys?
私は君のこと応援する係
Of course.
As Nola would say, hooray for the boob squad! Anyway, gotta get that in.
I don't think that's necessary.
いやんツンデレ
You don't even know what that means.
バレたか
How do you not know
別
what that
にサボ
means?
りってわけじゃないのよだっていくら君が器用とはいえ一人じゃ何かと大変でしょ
Well, that's true.
She probably doesn't read that much shoujo manga, let's be fair.
Fair enough.
毎日お鍋をひっくり返しては大変だからと待機ということになっているんです。
It's like, her money comes from the headmistress. It's like, hey mom, can I go out and buy these comic books with your money? Yeah, no. I'm surprised she got her hands on Memiko in any capacity whatsoever. Especially considering,
That's true.
picked up one of the bamboo rods and looked it over.
It's not like a log. Probably can't split it all the way like I usually would.
Plus it was long, but cutting to pieces would be annoying to join them back up later.
But does bamboo even grow on this mountain?
Probs not.
ああ、それは代々私の家から提供されるそうなんです。
Wow.
夏のそうめん大会は神谷家のプロデュースってわけなのね。
Hooray!
なんでも竹林を持っているそうで。
Of course you do.
Incredible.
I finished my examination of the bamboo.
I wonder where I might find a thin rod.
細い棒？
Look down. I mean, what?
R.
Look down.
You just made it that much worse.
I forgot that line was there, okay?
You just made it that much worse.
I forgot that was there. In my defense. I
Damn it,
forgot he said that.
Oh my god. The harder the better.
パン工房にのし棒ならありますが、それとかなら。
I think that counts. Oh, that sounds good. Could I borrow one?
Just don't expect to get it back. It probably nicked in like 20 places. By the time Riko-san returned with a pin in hand, I had gathered a bit of an audience. Hoping not to embarrass myself, I set off on the construction. First, I swung the hatchet at the tip of the bamboo stalk to create a notch. Then I pressed the rolling pin against the notch while bracing the other stalk against the building.
I hope this will work.
I applied a little pressure, and with the sensation more like ripping than splitting, started cutting the bamboo stalk in half. Ah! The nearby cries of astonishment filled me with all sorts of pride. Bamboo was tough, but it was easy to split if you ripped it along the fibers. The stalks were quickly halved.
なるほど、そういうやり方があったのですね。
Next was the matter of the joints. If you lift them in, they'd stop the flow of the water. They left me an iron hammer for gouging them out, but I thought there might be a better way.
Do you have a rubber mallet?
剣の？
It's like a hammer. The one here is too hard. It'll probably break the stalk.
聞いてきます。ゴム製の弦のというのはないそうです。
Narts.
Great. I see. Well then, I'll just wrap the hammer in cloth and try that out.
I gave it a try, and the joints popped out neatly. Whoa! It's another round of impressed cries. I was feeling very happy with myself.
Watch him screw up. Now, to create the bamboo tripods, I'll need you to help me with this one, Ayaka-san.
No, just drop the hammer on his foot.
了解。